Warren Buffett, one of the richest people in the world, said, "Until you can manage your emotions, don't expect to have wealth. You cannot manage more money until you learn to manage what you already have." One of the great barriers to wealth and money is a lack of awareness, understanding and then control of your emotions. Anything that you are infatuated with or resent rules you. If you get elated or depressed, the emotions rule you. It's smart to have strategies that override extreme emotions. Money is made, grown and given from strategies, not emotions. Many people will tell you that the purpose of life is happiness, but in the extreme. Happiness is an emotion and will cost you money. This is a story of a 55-year-old man named Musa who stood outside his modest home and he bought on watching his neighbor's family drive off for a vacation he could never afford. He had worked for over 30 years. No major scandals, no reckless addictions, yet retirement was staring at him and his bank account looked like he had just started life. He wasn't unemployed. He wasn't reckless in an obvious way, but he was financially stuck. Every raise increased his lifestyle, not his savings. Every bonus disappeared. Retirement was 5 years away, and fear was suddenly louder than pride. On paper, Musa did everything right: steady job, occasional promotions, side contracts here and there. But somehow, every year ended the same way: exhausted, hopeful and financially behind. The painful truth: it wasn't low income. It was emotional decisions disguised as logic. One night, after calculating how long his savings would last, the truth hit him. Money wasn't his real problem, his emotions were. He had been reacting, not planning. Feelings were making his financial decisions. When he finally sat down to review his past, 5 emotional struggle. 1. Validation spending. He bought things to feel respected. The expensive phone, the flashy car upgrade, the loud generosity at parties. Applause felt like wealth. People will spend more than they earn to get more love, attention, or attraction and to relieve pain. 2. Emotional escape. Bad days led to comfort spending. Food, gadgets, weekend splurges. I work hard. I deserve this. You feel down. You want to buy or eat something to feel better. You feel great. You want to buy something or drink something to celebrate. You buy things to create, cover up or repair feelings, only to feel empty once that emotion has subsided. You do what you feel you want to do, not what is best for you. You want to win rather than make the right decision. You want to look good rather than do the right thing. 3. Fear of missing out. When friends rushed into investments or trends, he followed blindly or avoided them entirely out of fear of losing. Good investments go bad with bad execution. Unknown investments can perform well with smarts and experience. 4. Silent shame. He didn't understand investing, but embarrassment kept him quiet. He nodded in conversations he didn't fully grasp. You can live in constant poverty giving everything. You have a way to relieve an unresolved guilt, shame or fear. The past affects the future. In the end, this can turn into bitterness. 5. Survival thinking. Deep inside, he believed money was temporary, so he treated it like it would eventually disappear anyway. Each decision felt small, but small leaks sink big ships. The turning point came when his daughter asked, "Daddy, when you retire, will you be okay?" He didn't have an answer. That night, he realized something uncomfortable. Emotions had been managing his money for decades. The truth hit him. Money wasn't his real problem, his emotions were. He had been reacting, not planning. Feelings were making financial decisions, not strategy, not vision. Just feelings reacting to pressure, pride, and fear. Musa made quiet but radical changes. He decided to break the cycle. He stopped lifestyle competition and focused on his own goal. He stopped spending to impress and started saving to protect. He created a cooling-off rule for non-essential purchases. No decision within 72 hours. He admitted what he didn't know and enrolled in a basic financial literacy class. He automated investments, no matter how small, so discipline didn't depend on mood. He rewired his language from "money doesn't stay" to "money grows when directed." Most importantly, he separated emotions from transactions. Feelings could exist, but they no longer voted on financial decisions. By 60, Musa wasn't a millionaire. He wasn't living extravagantly, but he was stable. His emergency fund was intact, his investments growing steadily, and he gained something more valuable: peace. Best of all, he slept without that silent anxiety pressing on his chest at night. The 5 triggers that kept him broke had finally lost their power. The regret of 30 years didn't disappear, but it transformed into wisdom. Musa's regret became his turning point. He learned that income builds wealth slowly, but emotional discipline protects it for life. Income creates opportunity. Discipline protects opportunity. Emotional mastery multiplies opportunity. And at 55, he proved something powerful. It's not too late to stop being broke emotionally, even if you started late financially. If you found value in this video, hit the like button, subscribe for powerful weekly lessons on wealth, finance, and mindset, and drop a comment below. What emotional trigger have you struggled with the most?